4 hikers, 1 summit, 1 waterfall, and endless mountain views. Join us as we hike to the top of Pincher Ridge before making our way to the beautiful North Drywood Falls in Alberta's Castle Wildland Provincial Park. From sweeping alpine vistas to the refreshing roar of the waterfall, this adventure is packed with unforgettable scenery from start to finish. Rising 2,423 meters above the rugged wilderness of Alberta's Canadian Rockies, Pincher Ridge commands attention long before you reach the trailhead. As you drive from Pincher Creek toward the Castle region, its massive, sweeping ridgeline dominates the horizon. To us, it looked like the jagged spine of a colossal dinosaur stretching across the landscape. From Pincher Creek, follow Highway 6 south before turning right onto Township Road 43A toward the Castle region. Continue west, then turn left onto the gravel road just before Butcher Lake. Follow this road to its end, where you'll find the trailhead, and begin your adventure to Pincher Ridge and North Drywood Falls. Pincher Ridge is surrounded by several well-known peaks that attract hikers to the Castle region each year. Looking south, Drywood Mountain rises above the surrounding valleys. To the north, Prairie Bluff marks the point where the Rocky Mountains begin to give way to Alberta's rolling foothills. Farther to the northwest stands Victoria Peak, another familiar summit in the Castle landscape. Turning west, Castle Peak and Windsor Mountain dominate the skyline, their limestone cliffs making them 2 of the region's most recognizable mountains. Now, come along with us as we make our way to the summit, discover the beautiful waterfall below, and explore the breathtaking landscapes of Castle Wildland Provincial Park. Joining us on today's adventure are our friend Mark, founder of the Wild Canadian Rocky Mountain Group, his son Caleb, and their beautiful dog, Halo. It is 7:43 a.m. Let's go on an adventure. The trip starts out by following the official trail to North Drywood Falls. After 3.8 kilometers, we reached a small cairn marking the point where we left the main trail and turned right into the forest. From there, the real adventure began. The bushwhacking was relentless, and finding the route quickly turned into a challenge. Every now and then, we'd stumble across a faint trail, but it never lasted long before disappearing back into the thick forest. If you're looking for a well-defined, easy-to-follow trail, Pincher Ridge definitely isn't the hike for you. Once you break out of the bush, the views suddenly open up, and from that point on, the hike becomes so much more enjoyable. Right behind us stands Drywood Mountain, a 2,014-meter summit that's definitely on our list to explore soon. The climb up to the ridge is a steep scree slope where every step feels like 1 step forward and 2 steps back. It's a slow grind, but the views waiting at the top make every ounce of effort worthwhile. After all the bushwhacking and scree, the summit ridge is finally in sight. We're almost there. As we gain elevation, the majestic Castle Peak and Windsor Mountain reveal themselves to the west. Their dramatic presence dominates the skyline and makes for an unforgettable view. We finally gained the summit ridge. The summit of Pincher Ridge is now just a short walk away. Looking northwest in the Crow's Nest Pass direction, you can see as far as Turtle Mountain and Crown's Nest Mountain. After hiking 6 kilometers in 2 hours and 50 minutes, we're finally reaching the summit of Pincher Ridge. Each our turn, we decided to explore to the very end of the ridge. These are the views we get from that viewpoint. Mark and Caleb are the 2 little ants standing at the summit. Isn't it so gorgeous up here? After taking in the views and snapping a few photos, we began our descent the same way we came. It was cold and windy up there. Our next stop, North Drywood Falls. We're now back on the main trail, turning right toward North Drywood Falls. Fed by the clear waters of North Drywood Creek, this peaceful waterfall tumbles roughly 10 to 15 meters over ancient limestone cliffs. It's the perfect place to cool off, relax, and end an incredible day in Alberta's spectacular backcountry. Steve and I decided to explore above the falls to get a different perspective. What a spectacular scene it was from up there. At the falls, we met up with Diana, Mark's wife, and together we hiked back to the vehicles, reflecting on an unforgettable day filled with adventure, laughter, and spectacular mountain scenery. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future hikes and mountain journeys. We will see you on our next adventure, Sentinel Peak with my friend Jen and Carrie, in Cataract Snow Vehicle public land in Alberta.